Also, coming next spring. Please take a look at this.
Ah, an actual game. Opening with all that other stuff is less interesting. Ah, maybe it's not a game. Maybe it's the Mario movie 2, based on what this looks like to me. Unless this is the fanciest cutscene Nintendo's ever made for a Mario game. Also notice the widescreen, very movie-looking to me. Super Mario Galaxy movie.
This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Interesting. I'm gonna see Rosalina in the movie.
From the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination.
I love the Gru statue and the minion behind him. Not what you expect to see in a Nintendo Direct. I like the Bowser amiibo at the piano. That's a nice touch.
On the very fabric of our cult. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario.
They made sure to not put a black and white picture of Chris Pratt this time.
Princess Peach.
While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
Now the game? Mario Galaxy 2? So they're finally bringing Mario Galaxy 2 to the Switch. This, of course, is not terribly exciting for me, who's played through both of these games multiple times. So, you know, 100%ed them both multiple times, mind you, not just played through them, like casually or anything like that. I mean, I suppose it'd be nice to have Galaxy 2 in HD at long last, you know, which is overdue, especially since Mario Galaxy 1 got that treatment a long time before, too. Maybe this is why they've been holding off the Mario Galaxy 2 soundtrack from Nintendo Music, because they're like, see, we'll tie it into the release of the Switch version. It's also why I think they're holding off the Mario Sunshine soundtrack as well. They're waiting to release it on the GameCube Online before they add it on the Music app, just for those who are wondering why those two are still missing. Well, it comes out in just a couple weeks. Hey, those are pretty cool amiibos. You never would expect Mario Galaxy to get amiibos, considering it's, you know, from the Wii.
Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Predating amiibos.
I'll turn it over.
The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii.
I like how they point out how long it's been since the second game, because the first one already released on the Switch a while ago on the limited time version. Ooh, new storybook pages. That is interesting, actually. And this is when they announced Super Mario Galaxy 3 for the Switch 2? And that's why they gotta re-release the first two first, huh? Come on, Nintendo. You know we want it. Open world, Mario Galaxy 3. Imagine that. Now it's something specific for the Switch too. Mario Tennis? Wow, crazy! Said no one ever.
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the
It's not that Mario Tennis is, you know, bad or anything. It's just like the most okayest gaming series ever. Maybe a little bit mediocre even on some of the entries, if I'm being honest. But like, I could never, you know, I could never really get excited for a Mario Tennis game. Sorry, Mario Tennis fans. Isn't that just kind of like the same thing they did on the Wii U with like Ultra Smash? I mean, not like literally the exact same, but like just giving the rackets a super ability, just, you know.
There are 30 fever rackets, each with their own.
I mean, this looks a little bit more interesting, to be fair, than the Ultra Smash thing, but still, it's not exactly completely new idea, if you know what I mean. Just saying.
Flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode.
I like how they're really pushing this Talking Flower to be a returning character in the series. First Mario Party, now this.
You'll experience wonder effects.
That actually is kind of interesting, to be fair. For Mario Tennis standards.
Customizable rules in
You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in swing mode.
You know, one thing that always confused me is that the Wii never got its own Mario Tennis game, even though it would have been, you know, perfect for it. Baby Waluigi.
in the game's adventure mode.
Pretty interesting idea for an adventure mode, to be fair.
Return to normal.
A pretty original story.
Mario
I'll give him that.
Tennis Fever.
Mario Wonder Switch 2 Edition?
What'll it be?
Wow! More coins as you make your way through the course.
So it's basically
Don't
the
miss your chance to get
side
rich.
modes from New Super Mario Bros. Wii and U. That just wasn't, they didn't have anything like that in the base Wonder. I mean, there's some pretty creative original ideas that weren't in Wii or U here too, obviously.
You're it.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
So basically the Wii U gamepad from New Super Mario Bros. U.
Jump to the beat.
Content as well.
The Koopalings are
Look forward
back.
to more on that in the future.
That's definitely interesting.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
People like have this
Plus,
idea
meet
that
up
like the
at Belleville
Koopalings are just
Park.
gone, like,
Launches
oh, they're not in
Nintendo
Mario
Switch
games
2
anymore.
next spring.
But I guess this proves those people wrong. I mean, I like the Koopalings. I never understood the hate. Like, just because they appeared in several games in a row doesn't mean they're
Super
bad
Mario
characters all of a
Brothers
sudden.
Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Galaxy 3. Yoshi 3D.
One day- We found it right away.
Looks like it's just another 2D game. I like the art style though, but that's kind of the usual with Yoshi games. Pretty much all of them have great art styles. I mean, it'll probably be a good game, as long as they take notes to be closer to Woolly World than Crafted World, if you know what I mean.
Oh no!
Maybe they're like, maybe Nintendo's like afraid of making a 3D Yoshi game because it's supposed to be like approachable for, you know, more newer gamers who aren't really experienced with games, and 3D is just too complicated. You know what I mean?
Okay, we'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
So, the less interesting part,
It's time to storm into Cryptica.
and this is where I go on autopilot for a little bit, if you know what I
The
mean.
world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in Tap them to summon figure players that you can train. Your figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine's proficiency level will also increase. Plus,
I like how
with
it's
the
basically
amiibo,
just Smash
you
Bros,
can
but I mean,
swap riders.
who's,
Just
you
like
know,
in the game, you end
who's
machine.
really
Levels are
surprised
also
that
transferred over.
Sakurai would implement the same thing in this game that he
These two new
implemented
amiibo will be available
in
November
Smash Bros.
20th. A second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's director, Mr. Sakurai, is
Second.
also on the way.
Sakurai just has too much to say. He can't help himself. Ah, yes. This game and the Splatoon one are like the last two that... Wait, and what's that one? The Rhythm Heaven one are the last ones that are like previously announced that still need more info. Maybe this game will actually be canon. Unlike Age of Calamity. Or they'll, you know, just break the lore logic again. Because, well, it's for the gameplay. Because Zelda is such a story-focused franchise, don't you know, guys? Listen, I really hope, and I don't want to sound rude for saying this, I like Breath of the Wild a lot. But I hope this is the last Zelda game that is like in the Breath of the Wild art style and world that we ever get. Like, please, 4 is enough. 2 main lines and 2 spin-offs.
Right.
Kinda
That's enough for one day.
Dragon
Time for me
Questy to me.
Head back to the castle.
I say, looks like Dragon Quest 7. That's what I was gonna say. Just like a full remake of Dragon Quest 7? Oh, that's pretty interesting, actually. You know, if this one gets a remake, there's no way they're not remaking 8, like, trust me. They might even remake 9, too. That'd be pretty cool, actually, because 9 had some, like, features that were online related, but it was a DS game, so you can't access the online stuff anymore, so that one kind of needs a remake.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
Also, when is Dragon Quest 12 coming out? Like, I tell you, next year, it will have been, like,
That
what,
was Dragon Quest
10
VII Reimagined.
years since Dragon Quest
We
11?
hope you're looking forward to the journey.
Like,
Now,
they've released,
we'd like to announce
what,
2 things.
4 Dragon Quest remakes
Here's
since
some
the
news
time.
about the Nintendo Today smart device
Oh,
app.
I'm kind of interested in this.
The app continues to the second link. We have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Please take a look at this.
DS coming to the expansion pack? Wii coming to the expansion pack? Virtual Boy.
Nintendo Classics. Virtual Boy.
Oh, okay. I can't.
You'll
I
be
did
able
not
to
see
enjoy
that
a
coming.
collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D. The 14 classic games shown here are planned to be released over time. Virtual
I'm pretty
Boy
certain the Game Boy only
Nintendo
had like
Classics is
14
scheduled to
games.
launch
I know it's like
February
less than
17th.
20 because it was such a flop originally.
The
I'm
dedicated
kind of
accessory
surprised that
needed to play
Nintendo
Virtual
actually
Boy
remembers it
Nintendo
enough to
Classics
actually
will be
care to put this
available
stuff
in
on
the
there. But
future.
you know what? Props to
Cardboard
Nintendo
model
for,
of the
you
accessory
know,
will also be available.
actually willing to bring back the Virtual Boy and
We
not
hope
just
you're looking
completely
forward
bury
to
it.
Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics.
I hear the Wario Land game is
let's see
alright
some
on it.
more headlines.
And the Tennis Mario one, I guess, is playable, but like the rest are kind of whatever. This looks interesting. Metroid? Prime 4, to be specific. Release date, maybe? Yep, definitely Metroid. Samus gets a motorcycle. Oh, desert, that's interesting. Well, there's definitely not been a Metroid terrain like that before. I feel like this is giving me mounted combat flashbacks to Lord of the Rings Online. And there he is. Release date? Ah, December. I was wondering if it might be December. Interesting how some of the amiibos are launching early. Oh, another game? Oh, Donkey Kong? Bonanza DLC?
This is where you're from, DK? This island is beautiful.
I was gonna say, I recognize that music, and then it's the
DLC
Donkey
is
Kong
smashing its
64
way into
Donkey Kong Island theme. Donkey Kong, but it
This
feels
new
like this
edition
game
lets
just
you
came
barrel
out.
around DK Island.
This is definitely an
More
unexpected
jam-packed
surprise.
treasure chests.
I mean, I'm certainly not against DLC for this game. It's an excellent game after all. But I think it's funny how, like, we're waiting so long for, like, Mario Wonder DLC, for example, and it's like we only get it announced at the same time as Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC, which is of course a game that is much more recent than Mario Bros. Wonder.
Skills reset after each run. Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald
What?
Rush paid
Available
DLC
later today?
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Next, please take a look at this.
I'm always like on the edge of my seat if he's like, "This is our last announcement," because I'm always hoping it's not, so that there's more stuff. Oh, Pokemon. Yeah. Is this like a new game, or is this more info about the one that's... It looks more like a new game, or a remake or something. Because this doesn't look like it's more info on Legends ZA. I mean, I could be wrong, but... No, this feels like something new. What is this, Pokemon
By
Minecraft?
learning this move, you can make grass grow.
This looks so weird. I mean, I'm not really even a Pokemon fan in the first place, but even if I was, I would probably still think this is weird.
Collect rocks and wood to build with.
I'm telling you, it's literally just Pokemon Minecraft.
Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
it's like somewhere between a farming game and Minecraft. Like, look, even the water on the waterfalls looks like Minecraft kind of style. I don't even think I could say that's
A brand
interesting.
new Pokemon game is coming to
Because it's really
Nintendo
not
Switch
to
2.
me. I'm on the edge of my seat because I feel like there's only enough time for one last thing at this point.
Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
Okay, well, guess I'm just gonna drop another plug for this game real quick. I mean, it does come out next month, so they gotta take their opportunity while they have it to promote it, obviously. But for sure, I mean, this is definitely not the one last thing, so whatever's after this is, though, I can guarantee you, based on how much time is left.
New Mega Evolved
I mean,
Pokemon have been
I'm certainly much
discovered
more
in
interested in
Lugia
that
City,
game than
where
the
people
weird
and
Pokemon one they
live.
just announced.
We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take a look.
Well, you said one more Pokemon trailer. So hopefully that doesn't mean it's the last trailer. Just the last Pokemon trailer, if you know what I mean. Because, trust me, if the final thing was Pokemon, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't care. Unless it was mind-blowingly amazing looking, but it's not going to be, trust me. This is definitely not mind-blowing looking. X and Y remake. What, DLC before the game comes out? Of course! It always rubs people the wrong way when you announce DLC before the game even comes out, because then they start asking, why is this not part of the base game? If you could have included it.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
More headlines? How long is this direct? Well, I guess when they said 60 minutes, they really meant, well, 65 minutes actually, more or less. But that just sounds weird, so we'll just say 60. This is like their highlight reel thing where they just put music. They always do this right before the end, so now I know for sure, for real this time. I was just joking before about it, that last announcement thing, obviously. This is the real last announcement, trust me, after this. You know, you gotta hate it if your game ends up in this highlight reel thing they do at the end, because it means, oh, it wasn't important enough to to get its own little segment. Hey, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 though, that's a pretty good game right there. Luigi's Mansion 4.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Just like Resident Evil or something. It did say Capcom. No. There you go. There you have it. Everything is confirmed. Resident Evil 9, I was gonna say. They always like hiding the numbers in the titles now for some reason. Considering the guy didn't show up and say, here's one last thing, I doubt this is the one last thing. Especially because it's not a Nintendo game, and they almost never end on a not Nintendo game. Because obviously they want to promote their stuff above third-party things.
On Nintendo Switch 2. Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last announcement.
There you go.
Please take a look.
They always say it'll be the last announcement before they do it. Fire Emblem? This like actually could be Fire Emblem for real.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
It is Fire Emblem. But it's a completely new game, not a remake. This is totally different. Like ancient Greece, Fire Emblem?
Is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to
They
lead
brought
my
back gambits and
strength
combat
of a
arts.
poor queen.
I can't wait till the Starfish sees this trailer.
It is imperative that I face it again.
Honestly, the UI is so much better than Engage. Like, It actually looks like a medieval franchise again, and not some weird, like, whatever the heck Engage was. And the art style, too, much better. Like, I'm sorry, but Engage's art style was just, it was too anime, if you know what I mean. The beasts are back too. Well, okay, they were in Engage too. They just had a different design. I noticed they have a more similar design to Three Houses here. I wonder if this is set like in the same general time period, or you know, like maybe it's like an island somewhere not too far from Fodlan or something. It might even be the same artist who did Three Houses.
So say I, the divine sovereign. That's I vow to you.
Interesting.
Weren't they?
Oh, look, it is. Look, it's Sothis. Oh.
Have you forgotten me so soon?
So this is set after Three Houses. Interesting. This is very, very interesting. You know, what's interesting about Fire Emblem games is there is a timeline that you can follow with them. Wow. Thanks for watching this reaction. Now I gotta go talk about that and think about that and analyze every single detail of the trailer. Always remember to be iconic.